the Moto3
we'll
race.
leave you alone in a minute.
So yeah, no, I am really happy, and thanks to my team.
So was it management sort of from the start? Did you expect to kind of have that pace throughout the race? Did you plan to go at it super quick early on and see if anyone could catch you? Jorge took some tenths off you for a little while, then the gap went back up. Was that a strategy race, or was it when you found yourself in that position, okay, let's do this?
The race was better than what we expected, because from the first lap, from the first corner, I was fair and I started to manage. It's true that when I saw Jorge that he was second and he catch me like 3, 4, 10, I said, okay, I need to push a little bit, and I get again the gap. So it means that we make a really good job during the race. But yeah, I think it was a perfect race. Let's say that it was a perfect race, and yeah, I don't know what I can to say.
Well, just enjoy Moto3.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll leave you in peace now.
I will try.
Jorge, we'll move on to you. So another podium finish, not quite the perfect weekend of France, but quite close to it. How about from your perspective then? Obviously, Raul got that gap early on. You did cut into it. Then it seemed, I don't know, we were counting the laps. We were watching sector by sector. He seemed to take it back in the middle, and then you cut it down again. How was it in second place on the bike, watching that yellow and black dot kind of get closer and then a little bit further away?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, was a nice race. I think it was really compromised by the start. I was trying to keep that first position, so I went into the first corner without braking, and my rear device was stuck. So I then.
You and I, no? There's double sparks a little bit.
I don't know. I didn't see him, but for sure, mine for sure, yes. And yeah, I just lost a lot of positions. Then I tried to recover as fast as possible, but my strategy was compromised, as I said before. And when I was in second, already Raul had like 5 seconds. So I just tried to put my pace on the track. Some laps I saw him a bit closer and closer, so I thought maybe his side was going to drop, but you know, he managed amazingly. And the important thing for me is that I'm really solid again, I'm really fast, and no matter the result, the important thing for me is that we are back on being competitive. That is the most important thing, and we can fight next race.
Competitive more than, and also championship leader, of course. Before the weekend, there's been some interesting shuffles over the last few races. Some dramas for some, and then obviously Mark having some tracks where he's super, super strong. Does this feel like you're convinced you're now a real title challenger? Because you seemed a bit like, yeah, I'm in the lead, but today though, are you, after a good weekend, you feel like, yeah, I should be championship leader?
I don't know. I'm already a world champion. I just want to keep winning.
That's a great quote.
But this to feel the leader or not, I don't really care. What I want is to continue improving my bike. I have full confidence on myself, full confidence on the team. And sometimes if we are lost or we lose the speed, it's because something is not right. It's not that we are not good. So just focus on the bad weekends. This weekend was perfectly. I was able to not change the setup for all the weekend, so this is amazing. But there will be races where we will struggle. The important thing is to improve from the first part of the season and to be more constant.
Well, so far so good. Congratulations on another podium, double podiums. And Marco, for you, it's been your own roller coaster over the last couple of months, from very high to very low, to then some incredible moments of joy since as well. We saw you very emotional yesterday on the sprint podium. Obviously, you're also coming back from injury, adding an extra challenge. How is it to take 2 podiums from this weekend after such a difficult last few weeks and months?
Yeah, it's good. It's good because...
I was like, if you stop there,
no.
Do your classic Bez to me.
I won't. It was good. As you said, it was a tough period. After Mugello, let's say, that started a little bit of a tough period, but we never stopped working. Oh, sorry. And I have to say that my team had a crucial role in this period, because they've been super supportive with me, and obviously my family, my friends, all the academy. But really my team did something amazing, and this weekend in particular, because the work that they put on was unbelievable, and they supported me through all these troubles that I had this weekend with the injuries. They came late in the box waiting for me after everything I needed to do for recovery for my body. So yeah, big effort, massive thanks to them. Yeah, yesterday was emotional. Today, I think even more, but yeah, very satisfied.
So race-related question now. Obviously, both you and Alex coming back from a bit of injury. Alex more bruised and battered rather than anything broken. Those last few laps, you were locked together. What were you kind of thinking on the bike? Did you save a little bit at the end? Did you just dig in? Did you just have enough? Were you just kind of waiting for that flash of blue to appear again, or what was your kind of thoughts in that position?
Well, honestly, my strategy fortunately worked perfectly. Raul started as I expected. I saw from Friday that he was very good with the medium tire immediately. Obviously, I expected Jorge to be there, but as he explained, he made a small mistake at the beginning, so I found myself in a place where I honestly didn't expect, but was even better. I was a little bit upset at the beginning because I knew that I couldn't really push too much, not only to save the tires, but especially to save the energies. So to see Raul going away like this, I was a bit angry because in terms of speed, I felt that I could stay there, but I knew that if I tried, after 6 laps, I was destroyed. So I had to be patient, but when I was managing with Jorge, he was a bit faster. And when he passed me, I lost a bit of adrenaline and I was very tired. In fact, I lost the place immediately with Alex. Then Alex made a mistake in T1, and that gave me the confidence to say, is another possibility, I have to catch it. And I tried my all till the end. He's super good always, but in this kind of tracks, he's even better because he's super gentle with the gas, super nice with the traction, and these long corners, his skills are good. So it was a tough fight, but it was good to achieve this podium.
Well, congratulations on both of them and to all of you. So let's see if we've got any questions from the floor. That is enough from me.
Hello, gentlemen. This is Frank Weying from Ziggo Sport. I have a question, first of all, to Jorge. Jorge, the problem that you had at the start, was it because you didn't brake hard enough, or was it a mechanical problem with the right-hand device?
So I didn't start really well, well, Raul started much better than me. I could hear his bike, and yeah, we went into the first corner. I just wanted to keep the first position, and I didn't brake enough, so my rear device didn't come back. So it is what it is. Then I went on the left, and Mark overtook me, I overtook me, so I lost quite a lot of time. But yeah, I think it was more of my mistake to trying to keep the first one instead of braking a little bit, and then maybe I had the chance to be in second position behind Raul, but yeah, I was too optimistic.
Okay. And a question to Marco. Marco, first of all, of course, a fantastic race. Did the team and the crew, did they change anything on the bike to make it less difficult for you?
No, but the bike was working well, so was no sense to change the bike just to make my life easier. I said, leave the bike like this, I will try to compensate, but I gave my all, this is for sure.
Question for Raul over here, David. You just took off really fast right at the start. Were you not worried about tire consumption? Were you sure that you would still have enough tire at the end? And how was the drop of the rear tire later on?
Well, I think the warm-up helped to me to understand where was the limit of the rear tire to use. This morning I was quite angry with myself and I pushed maybe too much. And there I understand that maybe the limit of the tire was trying to make 58.4, 58.5. and straight away try to be in 59 low. So maybe the question is, this morning I learned where was the limit of the rear tire. For that I was not care about the performance of the tire in the last part of the race.
Yeah, hi, Adam Wheeler. Question for Raul over here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the Aprilia and how it feels now? Because you are the rider with the most experience on this motorcycle after a few seasons. Could you feel that the bike was arriving to this point where it could be like the best on the grid? Or has it been a little bit of a surprise that it's so strong?
I think since Fabiano came to Aprilia, the situation of Aprilia is a little bit different. I mean, it's a little bit different because he started to work in the small details. The small problem that we had when I came to Aprilia, he started to find a solution. So maybe there was the compromise. Also, I think Marco, the last season, made a super good job because he also started to make small things on the bike that right now I think is a super easy bike to manage. I remember 2 years ago that to manage like this, the tire were quite difficult. So I think Fabiano make the difference in these small details. So yeah, maybe.
Imre Pavlovic from Motorsport Aktuell. I have a question to Raul and one to Bez. So Raul, the crash yesterday, did that help you for your mindset or also understanding the limit that helped you today to manage this race in that dominant fashion like you could?
Well, when I have this kind of frustration, I think the team give me something that I use this frustration to change in a good energy. I mean, I use this frustration to be faster. So maybe help, but also one thing that yesterday I was thinking until the last moment was the medium rear. So also yesterday there was the compromise that I was not really believe on the decision in the last moment. So when I was on the sprint, I was quite maybe, let's say, frustrated, and maybe for that reason I crashed also yesterday. But anyway, I am happy because the team, or I think in this moment Davide, give me something that I can use this frustration in a good energy when I am on the bike.
Thank you. Marco, we can see that you are still in pain. How could you manage this pain through the race, and where was it worst, on your shoulder or on your knee?
I don't really know, honestly, how. The shoulder is painful, but it's more all the muscles around the shoulder, the neck, the back, because when you have a surgery, then they work hard in your body. It's a bit weird to explain. So everything is a bit sore. The knee, for sure, is more pain directly in that area. Was a big hole that I had in my knee. So to repair was a massive job from the doctors, and they had to really work inside. The knee is weird as well. But in terms of pain, maybe the knee was more. But in terms of lack of power, all the upper body was a little bit more in trouble.
Lewis Duncan from Crash.net. I've got another question for you, Marco, up here in the back. Don't worry, you don't need to see me.
I see you now.
This is your first Sunday podium since you won at Mugello. Can you just explain to us a little how difficult that period has been for you? Has it been harder to deal with criticism from outside, or the doubts that maybe you had in your own mind after such a rough period?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, honestly, after Mugello, when we went to Balaton, we started the weekend in a fantastic way. Even if I was struggling, I made some decent performance. And in the sprint, I made a very, very good start, and that gave me the possibility to fight and achieve a podium. And obviously, after in the race, with the mistake in the start and the massive crash, I already got a small injury. So after that, the things started to be a bit more difficult. My mistake in Brno, then the big crash in Assen, that was probably a very hard one physically, because I had just one broken rib, but all my body was destroyed. And then, yeah, in Sachsenring, I was competitive, but then another mistake ended with a double injury. So, yeah, was not a great period, but as I said previously, fortunately, my family, my friends, and all the academy staff, starting from Vale, stayed close to me, but my team even more. So it was a tough period. When you have period like this, I'm sure these guys know very well, like me, many things come through your mind, and it's difficult to stop thinking. But at the end, when we put the helmet on, it's like when you put air plugs. So it's very, very beautiful.
David Few for l'équipe. Question for Jorge. Jorge, how do you deal with the first position in the championship compared to, let's say, 2024?
Good question. So for me now, I don't really care if I'm first or second or whatever. I just try to improve constantly. I'm always thinking how to improve, how to be better. So yeah, to have the chance to fight for the title at the end. So if I have the chance to fight for the title, for me it's good enough. Last year, well, 2 years ago, sorry. For me, last year disappeared. But 2 years ago, I was really obsessed of always trying to be in front, try to be on the lead. But this honestly take out a lot of energy. So now I'm just focusing not on the result, but on to be a better athlete and a better Jorge. And yeah, the consequence is that we are doing the right things, and I'm on the lead.
Okay, we are definitely finished there.
Thank you.
Enjoy the final 3 laps.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, and congratulations.